Mamima SAMMY Akwaba, lawyer SAMMY GYAMFI, National Communications Officer, NDC. SAMMY Boko there.
Wow,
oh, okay. On a your friend is saying, and route to me a commissioning of interchange or Tamale Nibi.
Me patcho debi.
Went to me and shape patcho
debi.
But
I mention
views on that. Okay.
Na mention me nua baso. Na me mo so ne wa pamfo abaso am say mo di djuma so pa de boa o my Ghana.
Yeah, that's
Ekosiisen
Tamale interchange or flyover or overpass or whatever you may want to call it. Before that, Mr. My memo your Black Stars abaso because enra omuma yina yetumi den ye omuma yina yetumi eje. We salute them for their courage and the excellent performance they displayed in Abuja. Ghana for you proud to be Ghanaians, and I know say it took a lot of determination and sacrifice to make that possible. And when the technical team no Ghana new coach on Abua for the management of the Black Stars, GYAMFI for Nimpenyufua, Omomode Munti, Sankunimdi Oyetimiaba. Na Ghana ya qualify to the Qatar 2022 World Cup.
Yes.
Yebebo umunyina basona ya domwase. Ni asere se sento bia ewo ye team ni mu no. Enimanimu ya no yebepa no pumesibre. Oma ya de but level na maybe Ghana Black Star ball bokudu ye no. Ghana for afe. I'm not talking about the days when we used to have
Ekosiisen
captain
Michael
Jan, Michael Asian, the Muntaris and all that. Eka kitty bi. Enka you drew World Cup semi-finals and the penalty being anko year high. So that team, you know, for me is our best Black Star team. At least for we the young ones. I know na me who I'll be depending more time. No send an city. And my prayer and I say you be to me drew sa level no. And unti because was coach, you know. Any penny any players no say or mobe give you all. Na ye kokata ya ye be Ghana anthem na Ghana flag be fly or Ghana colors be wo no. Enkobasi be free ma the group stage. But ye be to me ayere ho na say ye ntumi nye cap no kra yet me akoye nim no so aba be ye nshira ama oh my Ghana nti ye bo omunyina baso. Back to the issue of Tamale flyover or interchange or whatever you may want to call it, you know. Say mentimi anhwedwuma yeni bi but the ati nyina ne say abayetimi awie de na wo ye no it's a commission project, you know. Nti at least ebeboa easy traffic that part of Tamale, and I know that part very well. It's a bit choked. Nti enya edwumadi bi wo say man for what anymore I check there, but if at long last I buy net area, if we say and for the time for now there I won't go further on that. But at appropriate time, you know, there are other issues that are connected to it.
To that road. To that project.
To that project, because you see that project was one out of 10 projects constitute to phase 1 of the Sino Hydro project. And I don't think this is the right time for us to have that conversation. Maybe see you didn't come about Omanpenyi State of the Nation address or the Tudra. Wakekan Sembia Bagana, Kwaon Semne, Oklimusena Bayaya. It may be necessary for us to discuss those issues. But it's a good project, and we hope say a bit to me and with the people of Tamale well.
Very well. Very well. Inti we'll come back, maybe a bit differ, say, discuss the state of the nation, and then we get into those details. Ekosiisen so the higher SAMMY FM. Inti you know anyone we didn't come anyway, and Modikai at one initial comment, but Broja GYAMFI comes through it. This one I say Obi. First of all, Bolga Boko Road was started by the NDC. Again, the road is not completed. There are still works to be done in between. Some portions are still very bad. Fati, What's Broja GYAMFI?
Me say baby bad no endru 1 kilometer. Me mention Kroni din.
Okay. Okay, Zuarungu, right?
Me say Zuarungu and a bridge between Tili and Zebila. Just the bridge.
Yeah.
It's not even up to 100 meter. Quite apart from that. Baby abefabia ya guso kama. Markings be lighting media metana mhono muntino unless ono na faso of faso be before me faso but as recent at this year me makoboko a ekwan na mahu the extent of my yakọ
his claim say omo na share ase no
omo na omo share ase no omo yekosi he you know that conversation omo ye quick to come and discredit the fact say abanye to anamobi infrastructure and answer project be by a boy man for when you saw that's it my idea governance is a continuous project obi beye obi betwaso obi nso so seminar mkoji iskabaye no obi nso so e dia ba beye na so dia e bi foforo but the commitment of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to the people of Upper East region senya me adoma ekwan no adwumayefo gina so anapatu anajo me many who ye under this government 2017 ye buy ne enye kwan me hu ye and na me nam so ayegu asphalt no to me as an ordinary member of the Upper East region and answer me free ho no minimum adwuma President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo aye wo ho no enti me na me to aso no on fan evidence of adwuma wo ye me ye free kro we Ekosiisen kro we na afei ye nya abotre timi age ho achinye enti the most important thing is that the president whether started or not has committed to the project and a project no so baby aka no it's not even up to 5%. In me estimation and me road experts but at least me logical and me de mani ehun na me di ho adanse.
Let's come back to maybe we start with state of the nation because it's fresh and then we are now you're dealing with NRA and SAMMY course in parliament because then the application has already been filed at the Supreme Court by some members of parliament. Fati and Utie Omanpenyi, you are coming from the information ministry. State of the Nation address what the truth, you know. A capture BBR from where you sit. Did it capture the true state of Ghana? Cecilia.
Obi meka se I near the kind. So I must say a state of the nation's address. I said the I Ghana Mrapon, the Atoman Peninsuanda, Article 67 of the 1992 Constitution. Enti afiano fiano enye President Akufo-Addo pe abanya abako nyina obi enya kwanya no eba bebu nkunta enya to the public to parliament as representatives of the public enti no sankunta buo na President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo obebu ye no na the most important thing they say omampenyi bia bigina say edwa no so a ontimi mfa every single Ghanaian na every single town issues emba presentation ne senka ade ebechen ne eda so te ho na mom me call through the statement me hwe omampenyi me wie me nya copy of the statement me kenkan ye me hu say sector by sector wa capture significantly eniema titiriwa asi afi etwa mu ene niema ne ntete ho hya ase enso so yehu sunsuanso afi etwa mu ene niema e wa aban na ni so so obeye de asi niema bi ana ahohia ede akwa ahohia mu kwan enti memi nso so ye mu de substantially sector by sector president e capture obia niema titru Ghana for party in the state of the nation's address
enti basically I mean the ebia kind I remember say the minority leader Ekan said Omanpenyi did not touch on the hardships any Ghana for Comm because of the economic challenges any are there and he says he is not sure so Omanpenyi delivered the true state of the nation or highlight in that speech I would say you know na him
yo obi ni edikan okasa metimaka asisudua se enye nokre asen when I me my presentation me go to specific paragraphs na my reference omampenyi nsem o kan about economic challenges omampenyi si sudua se oye mampenyi Ghana fo ama na sudie na osaye okunu ye agya eye nana otie ne ekoso e wa abonten otie nsɛm a ɛma nkurɔfoɔ high ɛfa mabu no adwuma asɛm ho ɛfa sikasɛm ntotoɛ ho ɛfa ahokyerɛ ho a ɔno nso so ɛyɛ ade a ɔdwene ho onim sɛ ɛyɛ n'asodie sɛ ɔbɛyɛ dɛn ɔbɛ ɛsɔ ano na aboayɛ nanso ɔkan Ghanafoɔ sɛ ɛbrɛ bi atwa mu na ɛnyɛ saa neteɛ na nsunsuaso a COVID-19 yareɛ no de aba na yɛgyina mu nso so ɛyɛ Russia akɔto Ukraine so sa ama ɛno ama ahokyerɛ bi aba abɛtɔ Ghanafoɔ so no ɛne nneɛma bi atwa mu mmerɛ bi atwa mu vaccine ba afoforo ɔman bi asɛ ma mempere ne me manfo benya ansa na ebi akɔ abɔnten ama ɔno wɔnya gyidie sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtoto nneɛma bi ɛwɔ no ani initial commitment sɛ Ghana man ɛsɛ yɛnya nneɛma ma yɛ ho no so obɛhyɛ mu kina no ato akɔso ayɛ ne yie osi so ka sɛ wohwɛ Ghana iron rods ɛde ba ɔman mu ha emu 60% yɛde free Ukraine neba na saa 60% yɛ na ɛbɛboa ma adansifoɔ ne obi opɛ sɛ ɔni fie ɔkɔtɔ bi wɔ edwa so na ɔno nso de bɛyɛ adwuma ɛna ho akɔ atwi anaasɛ ne bo akɔsoro efi sɛ odwadini ɔno no kɔ Ukraine hɔnom a enka obetimi akɔhyewhyew akɔfa ama bi abɛso ha no ɛnɛ ɛntɔkɔ asi hɔ nti ɔntimi nkɔ ya bombe factories ni bi obi a sɛbi di international news achinim sɛ ɛnɛ woyɛ dwadini kora na sɛ wodwatere na ɛhyɛ Ukraine ho a ɔntimi nkɔfa obɛda kom because ayɛ nkwan ne owuo asɛm ebio ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ wofa biribi te sɛ wheat bɛyɛ sɛ 30% a ɛba ɔman mu ha sɛ ɛfiri saa Russia ne Ukraine ɔmo mpɔtam hɔ a ɛna ɛntɔkwa ɛkɔ so hɔ no ɛbɛma ɛno nso so dwadie na hoɔden ayɛ den aba fam na na minti ɔmampanyin kora na me madi kan ate wɔ mframa mu dada asa ahwɛ bi wɔ TV so sɛ ɛnɛ Lebanon paano mpo ho ayɛ den mi wɔ me nua bi wɔ Germany a ɔfrɛ me wɔ sɛ Germany anwa a yɛde no aduane ebi ni hɔ okɔ shop wɔ Berlin a anwansi hɔ no akɔtɔ bi na sɛbi bebi ebi bepie mpo no mokɔto sa yɛka sɛ obi antɔ baako pɛ untimi ntɔ anwa mienu Nigeria omu yɛ net exporter of oil omu to fango omu to Nigeria na hoɔden Ghana menho ɔhamu nkyɛmudu Nigeria ne ebi de ankorɛ ebi de polytank ebi de gra miso obi to badin hɔnom na ne ɛkɔ akɔkyɛ petrol ɛwɔ Lagos because fango mpo ɛho akɔ atwe wɔ hɔ enti enniema bi te sɛ COVID ne akon ene nneema asisi wiase afa na baabia no ama ahokyerɛ sononko bi ayɛden aba nanso ɔmampanyin nim na sɛdeɛ sɛ ɔno na ɔyɛ yɛti ɔno na yɛ yɛgya a anam a ɛsɛ sɛ aban no tu ne etimi sɔ saa ahokyerɛ nano no ɔbɛka enti nya no kreda so ɔmampanyin begina hɔ ɛkɔdɔnhwere mienu a wanbɔ hardship so wanbɔ challenges bia so ɛnya no kre na ɔma me akwanya me flip it through pages ni nyina me refer to the specific page na maka no hu sɛ ɔmampanyin ɛyɛ no kre sɛ ɔbɔ we ni we so na meme as a Ghanaian de ade a na highlight our presentation on mampanyin ye ma mu ye security ye security free say enne offer the whole of West Africa metimaka say yes Ghana is the second most peaceful country in Africa, most peaceful country in West Africa enya abosire muka enya ya no keke enne other West African countries se wonko hompo a near democratic government in edano near cool leader nedano near obi atena so 3 times near chimpo ahokyere wo honya bi ne heye fam die enti na meka saa se sia se wo de wontu kwan pa ona Malisa hotel enim ona police headquarters enim ona monkran ne Kumase mpɔtamu baabi a ohunu maiwa nkwala abatan nkokrafo a omugina kwan ho sresrade Ghana for ye abusua preko pay it doesn't matter your tribe inti yenim ye ho uhu ahoho bebre o ma be pie krom ha se ya omo be sresre enya bibi onya so ompani krom atena the insecurity within the sub region enya just school pe terrorist activities afi atwa mu kra no na report bi e ba abonten kire se terrorist jumadi ekoso Burkina Faso baby ana aka ma na duru Ghana na baby a kwansini kakra bi a obetimi anante akọ first report ka say 18 kilometers no maduru Ghana border let them say just 5 kilometers na terrorism activities aduru Ghana border nanso so aban na mo sikasama yɛde hye ɛyɛ bambo dwumaku ahodoɔ mu ɛne mpanyimfo ahodoɔ ɛda bambo dwumaku ahodoɔ mu nimdeɛ ɔmo expertise ɛne security agencies na ɔmo ho keka ɛne pepa a ɔmo wɔ so ɔmo bɛbɔ Ghana for ho ban nti your situation ye far better than other countries within the West Africa sub-region. Sabi, Nigeria ye form geographical location, near form share population, and then in Keka Ghana ye me omu bebia. And so nanu ya Abuja to Kaduna train no kra kono na obi the bomb bakwa kobo ho ablase ama kwantufu awu. Ghana situation we are not in heaven. The president ankasa ka say Yakobe bi ahonye due to the global crisis of COVID-19 de ba ya eye conflict nso de abeka ho enso nyame adaroma ye free mu nkakra ene ebe ya asene nura na nyame adom wo chena be ya asene ne enti the commitment of government to ensure say Ghanaian populace na are safe ebe ma me ene SAMMY GYAMFI ebe nya akonya betena studio ha ne ya ye betena e ka mu atwi akwa ehu hia se ebe kita pistol na security di echi ne bodyguard nyame ne eda nase na di enti na omampanyi etime etu anamo a ama security of the country eti ama no ho so hwe bibi to say navy na no dwumadi e call so em se ya mbo ho dahuro papa Ghana Navy omampanyi ama naval ships baako 9 at a go Ebi anami de minyini ba minim kra minim under the Fourth Republic from 1993 ayeba democracy mu besi na maintain ho mpanyin semda so obi wo contrary information or the ba me concede but it has never happened say ye Gulf of Guinea anase epo eda bibiman hodo anase ese se ope yes piracy activity we ase afana bebia epo a yes Comfortacha amani nipa bonfo wo hosomo omudi dwumabone a enke ye Gulf yi nke ka ho nanso so investment aban under president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo eye within that sector no ebemma yetimi aboye ho ban abo adwadifo adwatire ho ban ama ehyan ahodo eba Ghana ne behu se ye bedi dwa wa ha se ya eyeye wo ya ho ban bo nso so free ho no ma another issue eye climate change anamo mampanyi bo so it is unprecedented. Yekasa unprecedented. They say, no de ye see a boka, see a bin sida. Se Ghana ha say, ebrebi a chemu na oshiwa eten and kran hanya bini eten no, a wiemu aye she. Yeka climate change ye ka oshiwa. Sebi, enya brofo peneka. Wow, na mon kran bonte so na wie ball suntem no. Ube se enyema bi asesa e wo wiem. Under President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo afi etwa Yes, I take target see a bit to do 5 million trees. Ghana for ho keka the Ubo Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Honorable Abujinapo one omo boni chidom eni mpanyimfo ahodo bebre omo bon hu the road Dr. Joyce Ayemo wonso mo de mo fidi kese ita echi. Ema 5 million target ni exceed edua 7 million trees. Mesi mi hu bi wo baabia in front of Ministry of Information metima ka se nua be senso e wo hono ma enyini ebia sunsunsun aso no ye hunu under president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo amamu nanso so ekire no ye beka se these were critical investment aban na aya ebeboa ame akoyenim uye no free hono ma afi 10th June ye se ba bedua 20 million trees obi wo hono se na se we de hu hia ye se a forest cover na ye lusu President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo said the commitment to assassin as Ghana this year say ye be restore. And I mean who mampanyi bi awa make that kind of commitment awa follow with that size of action. Anya all the buy-in from Ghanaians see enyesa. Uye no free honoma akwan. Yes so time okwadua no way in America. Over 10,000 kilometers now President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo bobo so no. Enya abosire mu kan. So wosha Ghana fana baby region by region, district by district, the amount of roads President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo are buying from the year 2017 to afia ye woman or my and can ha kra de me said the conversation about roads na form drastically. Mo de bia motifidie so nkrofo frɛ complaining. O hear the rate at which an nkrofo kan kwan ho asem na enne the rate at which ankrofo edi akwan ho nkoma a utimu se ewiema eden asesa na no na menam East Legon under bridge me say from 2015 na me say me mfa ho traffic nti me hwe de we anaho asia ye basa mete ya kra say o mampanyi ba ye president ba ye under this government ya under bridge no kra na me say na ho be se na no me fa ho na me say president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wa ye bi na me nam tantra and I'm so traffic o main road yes so fa eche ne kofa bypass ko see mile 7 ne ko pie Kingsby and ne asphalt ate se nyankran hanko an baby a befa bia akwan ne de president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wa yi me nam taifa me kankran de because majority of listeners no mo krom ha ne de ombedi ho adanse say ofa danso man ofa baby a president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne handwriting on the year of roads no waye ofa pokuase ofa baby say akra ha de mi hu baby a me kanka ho na no mampanya be de eche wote ne nka sino hydro enne omanfo ote nyina hini opia bonte na se asphalt gu abonte a obeka se eya mpa se ye wagudie wo ye sase ase ampa enye nka antete na ye besesa agudie a ye ma takum akapre ye de japade ne bedru nkran na ato akoso ama ho mfaso akwa amanone na temamufo ne adehye omo eye omo nananom nsase na omo nya mfaso bia o nyame adaroma nyina hini town roads media mani ya agani menko hokra mahuhu mfonyi any video ewo social media enya contested enti eba no roads a meko kumase apedwa suhum to apedwa ya dualize me fa so mi hu ye nya obi ne ebo ma no se o se ya ye bibi wa ha saa nso so na me duru eje so me fa ko dwaben ekosi ntonso ekopi asono maso nkwanta ho ekwan no nso so ya ye enti the kind of infrastructure investments abana ye within the road sector omampenye beka 10,000 ni achipa na nya abosremu ka eye ne yaye ene ye ka so obi ji ho achinye se na region bi ni ho a ewa ha maybe region by region mebo abo street name amount na mama Google address na de akwa akocheke se ekwan ne yaye anase enye entime de omampenye na ho keka in the road sector so obeboa me yi akwan through honorable minister honorable Amoakwata ne omo bo ni chidom and now walking about the amount of roads I no many age. Aye dear ye kaya da se e bim review. Adianso so mampenyi boss so na ye tichu. Ene say ye ba benya National Vaccine Institute. Obi ye te krom ha. Ye te say Ebola aba West Africa. Na adani sun because ye nia de beso ano. COVID baye na adani sun. Enti ye de brown oye na bi ba Ghana ha na cholera kra ye ntimi nya no emre bi etwa mu manu kunipa over 200 enti you can imagine yare a amanone ne ba bi omuni hu aduro na ye be ne den enso president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo apart from anamo bebre a otu ye se ebebo Ghana adehye ho ban ye wi ya boy economy no ho ban ye wi the first phase of ye bo adehye ho ban asese ye tima ya amanyame adaroma eye eson emfaha enyese ya ye nhyehyeye bebre ne atete so because yare na hoden ayeden abrase emrase mpa sese ye wa kade no vaccine ni bebre ho no ma obi owo pepa so obewo no benya bi nyame aboa president say ye ntena ho nkan ye nsangu yebo entwen se ochena bi nyame mpengu ma no kokotwea se yare bi pie oman mu ha ye twen se akwasi broni nya aduro no de mane manfo na ebeka ase na de abrega na fo was a presidential committee or mote to look into vaccine production in Ghana. Omanya adwumakuo wo Germany omo no makodin kita ho asensan krata manya me ya adomo a vaccine no ye ka no ye ba be produce bi wo Ghana ha endru nyame adomo 2024 no de na Ghana ye nso ye institute na ye den koso ama yare bi ba ye betima hwekwan ya be fa ha locally amanim difo ahodo omo noguchi ne miamia ka omo do munim dia bebon ama yetimi a produce vaccines wo Ghana ya asempa enya asresem because ento wa no wada wo ye no free honoma obi ade titiriwa president kan ye within the health sector aye agenda 111 hospitals mete ha say no me ma bankra ha na me hu psychiatric hospital da successive governments minim be bi wo General Hospital ni apekibuko baako ese sa o pedro for psychiatry na woni mo bi o yare na wo abusuani bi yare a ne akogina mpoma mu akotro aduru ama no in terms of admissions, in terms of no a house na reintegrating into society, we don't have a lot of those facilities in this country. Ebia woni busuani bi ebi ato no ba nipa yenim ye na yenim ochina. The decision of the president say as part of agenda 111 hospitals ye besi 3 psychiatric hospitals anu ya wote say propaganda for na ghost writers ashem fitira trotro ahye omonsem say oh ena psychiatric hospital no ena Accra de no ye betu omo abeto ama private company ko wi ase ote say agenda 111 projects na ye no, which includes 6 regional hospitals in the new regions, which includes a regional hospital, Western region, a rehabilitation of Efian Kwanta Hospital, which includes 101 district hospitals. Our districts are Muni hospitals. Any 3 psychiatric hospitals, each of the belt, northern belt, middle belt, any coastal belt, no, namo mampenyi say, out of those numbers, emu baku 87 yashasiye. Ya secure land. Minim bi o baby in the half original minim so makwa clear honoma eya contractor ne de nimfidie akọ honom. Minim se nkrofo wo pepa ne se nyame adom ase ne omampanyi kai no. Nyame moa na enru bra no be sorry afri akonwa no so no. Ne yatimi akọ akotwa rebin mu a sa hospitals ni nyina e baba be di djuma abeboa Ghanafo.
But no ye be second or third time am change deadline no. Like completion date no.
Because obi omampanyin kasa emu okat okan ade titiro abaye osi akwan ya asasesem eno ama na nkita ho bebre obi betima opa asase 20 acres for a district hospital, standard district hospital. Opese osi bi ewo Ayawaso North municipality, which is Mamobi. Opese osi bi wa Ayawaso East, which is Nima. Minu abema edi na aka asase and at so many places, baby okra a rural area, I him for unkonya ho ntokwa menteme ho ase because Ghana ha ye land system no ayekoya busua ni nkonya ansa na kakra bi ya aban de ntia na ema ho akyinye ene ho nkomo na ye nwanyan wanya abusua ni nyina na asa akonwa ne abusua panyin mpanyimfo ama obi ano anko benkroma ye betima twa asase ama na yaje. Even in our private lives, yenim sa wo pass as the IBB teach you Ghana ha say ya edi into omampanyin kasa emu no o kan say na ye wo pepa no say enke ye be no within that specific time frame then so no kra ye ba ko pe ye bopini hu no ye hu say even say be ya obenya asase no mpo no wa sha adwuma ase na ya another issue banyame adaroma emu 87 ya ade a eno de yenya clearance nsase a omo ko hakoye adwuma bebre kwa akosite o mastati na ne aka no so nkrata sem ne nhyehyeye ebeboa amenya asase because a design ye ba ko a ebia baby to say Accra ha baby untimi nya that size of acre ba ebi on betima redesign am wonya idea say yanko vertical instead of horizontal say be ya instead say be form na akoye dan tenten a yesi akowie because asase ni ho eno ho nyina nhyehyeye wo ho no ma mpanyimfo bi te say Dr. Nsiasare ene mpanyimfo akukudama omampanyi ayi omo hwe projects yi so no omutu ho anamon say be ye besi. But the good thing is say omampanyi wo pepa no so de Ghana akohoma sika ebesi ayaresa bia hodo ebema Ghana fo ho ko ahohiahia mu a ombenya baabi akwaji ayare
that's the message so about ho Ekosiisen so high asempa 94.7 FM and we are reviewing the president's State of the Nation's address and oko deliver our parliament. You just heard from the Deputy Information Minister, the Honorable FATIMA to ABUBAKAR. Mamintie SAMMY GYAMFI so na what they also make of the State of the Nation address and SAMMY
yo obi medas na ansakra na my best State of the Nation address in so my men found ko ye chikakra to nkomo ani di about overpass or flyover abino a commission e watamale na me pese ye betwe dare e wo ho because impuntu de any political callous and that is why I will bisa me no make say eye e better traffic so e wo sabia abine dis adwuma no nti better lead than never. I mean, pese me di ho achi nya twen wo da rebebre. On base ko base aban kasamafo a wo studio ha. Deputy Minister for Information. Or Dania Seminole partisan politics. Now when it kasamu a so create impression be say Omampenya Kufuado na aye bibia ebinsi da ewo Srima Mentifi. Na office or downplay the abaya hodo aye ewo Srim any tamale to be specific. Na me freeze more. And the meme kakra afa eno ho ne se ye kam puntuo aban bia ba a wode akotamale ni nimpatamu any Srim Amentifi in general. Omampenya Kufuado oni alaji ba wemi aban ka ho bi. And it is a project we 1 out of 10 as part of phase 1 of Sino Hydro. I wasn't we no be 1 year ago and awatumi aya. O dear Joe fans but don't create the impression say why ye BB being see that. And the person a casa about interchanges. I'm not sure say and you see the fact is that aban we better na so interchange or no one casa na aye from clean to Krankai and the eka ho asemi. And also na wo ka Ghana interchanges e wo ha eye mu ketua pa. In fact it is for that reason tina dodo na kran classifies a interchange. But say be open one of the biggest interchanges in the whole of West Africa, the biggest in Ghana. A circle Dubai interchanges work akrakaya. President Mahama buying a o ka kaswa interchanger. President Mahama buying a even Pokwasi and Pimpi on person with Abasobodi de Fano. They know. Say who see Kasamu Sheye and the Bosnia ye day, a President Mahama buying the J, and my parliament approve ye, and San Yefra Kunyaso. A same Tamale Aoka Wasemi. Sa flyover ye can wasemi. We any bo investment na. It doesn't come close to the Tamale Teaching Hospital. Obizonimza. Tamale Teaching Hospital because project I can was just about a $46 million investment. Tamale Teaching Hospital phase 1 a Professor Mel say yeah. Now the Tamale Teaching Hospital phase 2 a President Mahama yeah ma yefiti phase 3 asia. That investment and abuama obi yarea ewo Tamale ni mpatamu utimi nya yarehwe in a teaching hospital no bi. President Mills and the President Mahama na that flyover comes nowhere close to it. Tamale International Airport. Why na yes Jumasono e de bo aye nuano mo e Tamale and Srim nyina. Me nkoka wa airstrip Tamale wa na bijina. Tamale ni bupe kwan wa na ye. And the Ghana ha open one of the biggest rice manufacturing companies e Tamale. President Mahama buying any ankran bi ne kaboom through a public private partnership and omo obi you know that. That's Abnas rice processing company. And on one produce a more may emit the demand of 25%. One factory. And this I may say maybe Kadie President Mahama buying a year in Tamale in Patemu. Dear President Mills are buying yeah. Mudie Bakuya Mai, it comes nowhere close to that. And also in Chesa Mudiana Maya Ninye a ye. They say, oh, can I say? Who exaggerate now de sab abino samarania won't deserve. Now would downplay Biojuma. And ya dear Beboa Wankasa because a ba impuntu nyuma dia. You guys have the worst record in the history of this Fourth Republic. Aban bia niwa when yesika chain. Sao mampenye Kufuado Bagumia Ben. Na ban bia so niwa impuntu nyuma bon to say the Johnson Abakoko. A chance aben. Into hodie. Emma Minuaba no enko. Now, Yemra State of the Nation address so. We see say obi wo Ghana ha na or doubts about the facts of Mampenye Kufuado nkanokra. No kre nearby way enum a. Or doubts say aban we yun kontompo aban a won kanokra. Before say ne the Mampenye akọ kan no mrahye bedwemu a offering the State of the Nation address no, should settle it. Because in that speech, that's the first one. And I will start
of records?
Of course. Do debate now, and I will be home. But let's even start that exercise here. You see, say, Minuaba Fati say, one na buying will buoni ni die magana. And can sakra no be ka agenda 111 no obe pachew. Obi utie me?
Me too.
Because Ghana yen ka bi nhim. Yet ye baby o. on the 26th of April 2020, Saturn na COVID aba. Ye pa no pumesibre. Ayaresabe wo Ghana obi nya COVID obetumi akobia no. Ida say na wo hodada ana President Mills ne President Mahama na ye. Just say abina swafo mu nya COVID-19 nyina. Hefana na eye omu refuge. University of Ghana Medical Center. President Mahama legacy. Of course, President Mills started the processes. Now, President Mahama betu so 612 bed. The only quaternary hospital in Ghana, the best hospital in the whole of West Africa. President Mahama, sa hospital no. We ma Ghana. Ena Minister for Health, we have COVID-19. Any abayin penyifo bebre. Na no moko. Bank of Ghana Hospital, na breso under his leadership, and under the vision, and a hospital nearby. These were their safe havens. This Hana no mut take refuge. And yet one of Mampenyin Bekache on 26th April 2020 say obesi 88 district hospitals. Okasa so na ye Ghana fo be breed. Because Satebia na ewu mu no na ayaresabia ho akwa akuhia. Unya COVID na hefa na wodefa. Ayaresabia na obekwa akwaje ayare ana obi meboa. And aban we so ya aban na wa shebo on the 2016 manifesto mu say ono oba district any district hospital be an obema na district hospital, one district one hospital. And people saw this as an opportunity aban na nya or de ba be dis abortion is we see hospital. Omampenyi kan sa asem no in his 8th address to the nation, fellow Ghanaians addresses no F1 on the 26th of April. I say afeba ko me be see district hospitals do watwe 88. Obi o man penyi tina wa sa 1 year ni twam masa 88 no one to foundation amma hospital ba kokra. Not even a single foundation was dug anywhere. Then 1 year ni twam mu you know 17th August 2021 first bush and twam we you know. And okoye dwumadi bi wa sentimental wo baby
thread there.
Yes. And of course share boss say the 88 district hospitals no crown iswa no be see 111 it be regional hospital do na be district hospital 104 psychiatric hospital and also Ghana for budget no so ye oba be see na samre na mu bi ka say o man penya kufuado to me abato aye ba beto a ope to me nti na okasa sa. We are seeing was no the one not done yra ebi nwo nti no bo hye there wa obe charge to me bia no obe hye nti yenti asem ni mienu because kwatre kwase obe mount ma obi benyifo se ye de tie ni din 88 went me anyemu ba kokora one district one hospital went me anyemu ba kokora 111 obetumi MPP for so oh ye wo sika no kra dada ye wo $100 million seed fund eda futuo bi mu ni ye konya sika no free John Mahama futuo bi odija ye Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. Ekosiisen Mahama eja yisika e de kwa kosi hospitals. Sika ne da ho 1 year 111 hospitals. Obi okasa asem no 17th August 2021. And nay ye were March 30th March ni meboa. 30th March 2022. Over 8 months after Saboshe ye hospital no si ba kokra ni hwa me no kasei adu lentil ba kokra ni hwa ya took foundation ya gu mortar teno na meka Ghana for beti ase
ba kokra ni wo motu foundation
ewe now tia asem wa waka papa ya kind of state of the nation address mu o man penyu asem na making o se afa na o manya asase na o ma ye preparatory works. Okay, I say project be quite 1% complete. 1% completion stage project in Bako is that in the state of the nation address. Or say preparatory work. O might me say for about 87. The opening in any kontompo.
So many assassino.
Meche said the okasa obesi 11 hospital na kontompo. And so man penyino wo buo ni die magana for na fate so wo buo ni die magana for. Ka ufiti ase no kra no. Udi kan pa agenda 88 no ho achew because I know they mu twan kontompo da Ghana for na agenda 111 yiso a mu ka se mo be ye na fe ba ko a aka bosome 9 na fe na so ba mo nyanye ba kokora no and also so pa ho we state of the nation address mu ade o mampanyi ka wo mu nyina ye boshe more promises say there ade o ka so be no 1 year no o so be no within the next 3 years 2020 7 January 2025 no be we now 111 almost 1 year no year 1 na 3 years so be there. And the problem is, yes, in some areas, government are facing challenges with land. This is not the only government that has any problem with land for any government project or state-funded project. Yet, President Mills and President Mahama betena so no. Moye Upper West Regional Hospital, Upper East Regional Hospital, ye PJM. Before that, now President Rawlings, aye, Volta Regional Hospital, Trafalgar. Ya ye in Tabetin, Cape Coast. Ya ye Sumiane Regional Hospital, Miami Krum. And President Mills, President Mahama, ebe ye wa hospital, Upper East Regional Hospital, ye rehabilitate ye. Greater Accra Regional Hospital, 420 bed regional hospital, yeah. Institutional hospitals in Ghana Maritime Hospital, the only hospital I want helipad, helicopter, na plane between so, Eddie will be or yard from man for Frostwaba Ghana. Yeah, police hospital, the 130 bed account. Ashanti region, ye 50 regional hospital, I will say 500 bed. Ye 50 military hospital, I say, a ferry, 250 bed. Health centers nimu polyclinics crowd you obi mean kafasem. District hospitals be. Dodo what the NDC wo fefefe. Ye di yenya asase problem ana. Na wo wa babet na konwa so. Wa hyesa abo we nyina wadi nkontompo. And you still have the courage that Fati has to sit on radio and cover up some of these lies. No one can say the troni biaka on the na me dwen ho amenti ase.
And trouble no the account.
But if you come and tell us say wash bo say within 1 year basi 111 hospitals so nye na ya asase nti na wunya nye na se sie de wanya asase nyina we fiti 87 ase 87 we fiti ase we on kire ye ba bia o ma si hospital do lentil stage ana ya to foundation agu mu mortar on kire me ba bi ba ko nti munya isa de na moye no and you see obi o de agenda 111 no craft for
on Asempa FM.
Now, oba in some woman penye kufuado kan about omai yakwan ho nsɛm a ma wo hu sɛ oman penye kufuado se bi impeduasa Ghana for. How can our president look us in the face? Man penye be hwe ni maka sɛ me baye mabeye akwan nko 10,000 kilometers. And Fati gets the courage to sit in the studios of Asempa FM. So 10,000 no crowd you sa. Why ye pie? Really? I don't know my way and throwing another ibu my sir. Meanwhile, and chair your crowd. And I a ranking member for roads and highways. Me too mra na machirisi. Na tie phone tie me ye pa. Obisa Honorable Kwesi Amoakwata or ye minister for roads. Question about evidence e wo ho e kire say minister na say mo no wa beka ne parliament say ban na ye about 5,000 kilometers of road no e ho dance ye wen onfa emra mrahye bedwam obi na minister ne ko mrahye bedwam ne answer wo de ko mrahye bedwam no eno na mafa we de ama na ye document no lie we Kwesi Amoakwata na e ka say na tiefo ntimi ye Ministry of Roads and Highways. So here first document now list of completed road projects 2017 to May 2021. What do you mean? List of projects by the air title regional summary by agency no. Now can you na bomwa grand total no. Check the last column. The total kilometers of road are by way ankasa say why ye. Sa kwa na nyina na total na asphalt. E bi kra ye graveling. And akwanya ye twa so ekwan o ma yeso adwuma nyina because we list na e bi ye asphalt overlay bi ye construction no e only 68 kilometers.
Yes,
kwan o ma construct 68 kilometers. Yes. Graveling and regraveling 955 kilometers.
Yes.
I don't know most of my and no ye akwanya de abo agusu
graveling and regraveling.
Yes,
partial reconstruction,
resealing kwanya potholes also ma yeso adwuma 86.20 kilometers. What you say?
Reconstruction 90
kilometers. So omode ekwan omode abowo agusu nyina mfutukwan nyina aka ho bi. Ni nyina total akwan aban se waye so adwuma nya kwan a waye.
Ekosiisen
4,263.37 kilometers. Obi meboa. This is Kwesi Amoakwata. May 2021. That is almost 5 years of Aban Way bar power. 4,263 kilometers. Intifate and your mampenye kufu adu nyomo 10,000 kilometers anyway. This is the Rose Minister. Swafo na onu na ehwe Aban ya kwan enyuma nyina so no. We no waka che mrashe bedwom a house of record. Mo 10,000 away. Now they would do 5,000 and 2,000 kilometers being count. Preku 6,000. I don't know muzuru nyameza. Mo yes akwan away. And tie ekwan a obobo so say Aban we buy o my oka East Legon under bridge President Muhammad Fiti ase. And East Legon under bridge and solve traffic e wo ho. Se fa atese of our me fa wo chen because the ho na mete. Opa yenko fa wanwumre ni ehwe solve traffic bia because adwuma no kra ma anye ni ye. So it is not something o de betena be bo ho asafo hene. This is Abaya or the Ghana contractor for 9 billion Ghana cedis. Many will say 9 billion. Kwan kwa wadiama contract, can work kabumwa. Cocoa board there 15 billion. Other the ministry na ye feeder rules, Eban Ru can you be 40 billion. Munisika Buditia. And now Kwan be brimpoa, President Mahama Benfiti as a Wajagu on airport to say. Ye pa baya wayam puntunuma, Momoka hubi. No waba beka Kwan once. So Obi and also so no and also so a mugu. The FATIMA about security seminar. Esre. Was a Ghana ya hotoye a hobambo honsem ekuye. Really? Or maya a police if why ye tuya wonka ya ma mutuo so monfa mo ye ho ban ye ne tuya wonka etwa mo ho adane armed robbers. Robber banks. Kum nipa.
But those are exceptional circumstances.
Exceptional ben bullion vans robbery phenomena never na exceptional.
No, where
did it happen once?
Where policemen are involved.
Yes, but almost says that police for na mono, which includes one Pablo, who is a known MPP Titreni vigilante.
When you Pablo, no, which includes why not approvals are there, no? And has the police put that information out? And
the police able put you out in the eka.
You
don't know Pablo Obi. Why do you sit on TV?
Who is Pablo?
But one of the chief suspects are Yachino.
Yes.
Any police for any issue statement say
absolutely.
Yes, bullion van robberies.
Yes.
Police for.
Yes.
And I made sure say Pablo. Now Pablo say
but the police did not put that information.
So what? So I am putting it out. And Obi say me boa we made Pablo nyana say na the police. Who doesn't know that guy? And you know is a total Ablekuma Central. You pray police ni be enyo na to say to go to Ablekuma Central and ask. Who doesn't know Pablo in Accra? And who doesn't know Bonia Wediama MPP? These are the people robbing our banks. Then the Deputy Minister for Information says, Ghana security. Omaya yetimwa yekotwa bakeka yetimi kum nipa nwotwe. Na Togo cry yekotwa ba yekum nipa nwotwe. Ama yetwa yenwehia. Which of the presidents supervise the murder of 8 citizens for power? Wabeka security wanze machre. Wona we deputy minister na abayama police ni obo ho wo ban. So you don't know what the ordinary citizen is going through. And ne ahobambo wonsem masa asai wo my Ghana mu. Go and check the crime statistics. Now we're saying a high crime is Ikosoro. And we are talking about that. Say you talk boats, naval boats ama navy for. Na abaybe na enye bi. Navy for omo headquarters is when President Mahama dey see. Unim ships don't want President Mahama to ma Ghana navy. We achievement. Yaka State of the Nation address. We are
4 naval ships at a go. At a go.
OBS headquarters. Out of ships. Aya the chance for the same navy. So what are you talking about? Is it the Abaya achievement? The climate change. What is the essence of planting trees? When say what say Ghana sika sem akwakodu baby and a man for jai LPG gas use be there. Because LPG gas near the fail 14.5 kg cylinder no. And near ton of 60 Ghana cedis. President Mahama Breso 2016 and near ton almost 150 Ghana. Amanfo used to be the Nweduane, and you are here talking about climate change. But now let me go into the State of the Nation address proper.
You don't have that much time.
Obi me what time pa?
No.
You've for more than 30 minutes.
That be 30 minutes, me pacho.
Share State of the Nation address
you end in 5 minutes time.
Most of the things at present can in excuses and an okuki ediama abaino. On that the area and say woman penia on person be accepting responsibility for the feelings. And yet COVID-19 tina Ghana sikasema tete say. Even before COVID-19, na Ghana ya hon toye wa ha. Ni ya wa ho kire ni ya ho yeyem. Na ye sikasema say dada. The World Bank country director to Ghana waka meboa. Obi meboa kasa meboa. World Bank country director ono nya NDC ni tese SAMMY GYAMFI. Onka say ansa na COVID yare ne beba kra na Ghana yesi kasem na ntiapo onka e. De de nya ho onka e.
It's public record.
Yes. Now said that Master 2019 Ghana you see the depreciated 12.9%. Emma buying a quality committee. So mo hwehwe di ntia Ghana you see kasem atete apansam sa dollar ekosoro. Meboa. Wefi. Frankly Kujo Munyina were part of that committee to investigate why the dollar was depreciating before COVID-19. Before COVID-19 no more the 105 billion aka Ghana account. From 120 billion as at December 2016 to 225 billion as at March 2020. Now your debt to GDP came 64%. Before COVID, na ya won't toye. And COVID-19 ya working, and ya Ghana nkwa na nya sa ya de ni bi. Adenti na ye nkwa ne ye sika with the worst performing currency among top performing currencies in Africa.
Ekosiisen on
why is Togo safer? Nigeria's Naira, Cote d'Ivoire safer, doing better than the city. Omudi omanya COVID-19. Adentina, and now Omaya, Petrobo, Den was so Ghana, ye the highest out of 31 African countries. Omudi omanya COVID-19, and Russia and Ukraine could talk on Omudi Binka Omo. Yes, COVID by. But COVID in tea, when you see catching a baby. Unim say, Woman Penyaku for the State of the Nation address muno. Or say COVID expenditure on my yen na Obi. 17.7 billion. Obi anko penkai. Or say total COVID expenditure as we speak now. 17.7 billion. Let me read it. Or say in all, data from the Ministry of Finance tells us that an amount of 17.7 billion or 4.6% of GDP has been spent in containing the pandemic since 2020. 17.7. Sika say na COVID inti aban we yenya. IMF amount $2 billion meboa.
Is it free money, you mean?
$1 billion.
Free or loan?
A loan, bay. A support. Second 1 billion about 2021 for budget support. The first one about rapid credit facility.
That's a loan.
Balance of payment. Into you can say $2 billion. I buy Bienya says he can be Ghana back. That is over 13 billion Ghana cedis. Me used to old exchange rate. 13 billion. World Bank amount $430 million. Omako Bank of Ghana kwaje bosian because of COVID inti omo gi approval for 10 billion. Omako kwaje bosian kwa 20 billion. Aban John Mahama wanye 1 person akwa from Bank of Ghana in 4 years. President Moses anye bi omo nko enya 20 billion. Ye all you secure that $200 million about 1.2 billion omaji aka ho. Obi COVID nko mi yi COVID fund na Ghana for any businesses we are in the free mo. Omo nya COVID sika nko over 35 billion. It is a total COVID expenditure 17.7 billion. What have they done with the rest? Mumu sikana wa konta so akoda ne boachi bidin. Because sikana wadi ni basa. Amai bi yusu emwa omunya ye no e dey wa omomanfo no mo dey solve economic problems no. Na mudi mo se mo de aban we yo o se o de 6 trillion cedis. That is 600 million Ghana cedis and a to face mask, hand sanitizers and my secondary school kuda last year. Sanitizer one konko ketwa bakon face mask reusable one mienu Veronica back school be miensa ade we wo ma meni obi even 1 million Ghana credit wo there was with 600 million Ghana 6 trillion aduane omo no anu kromo aso mo de manipa e wo Kumase Kaswa ne nkran during the 3 weeks of lockdown e ho ka yesen dokon na fish kra na so ne emo na kusu ango ano 550 billion cedis, 55 million Ghana cedis. Aden dokro na mono na Bruno if you have in the buy. Inti mo kra no you so COVID no dia bomb mine no, and that is why you cannot account for it. And all your man ya try and we nyina COVID check their debt position far better than Ghana. Malawi, Burkina, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria. Check their budget deficit or might be anywhere or record of budget deficit of 15.7% in Africa in 2020 because of COVID. You have taken advantage of COVID and what you say, oh Russia, Ukraine, Obi.
Final point.
How can you say, Russia and Ukraine kontokwa, and that is why it's here Ghana for one which what is the nexus? My man can do key. Chaka ben that Russia and Ukraine tokwano mu, and it Sidia a depreciating mu. So what say Ghana ya kran yeme free Russia and Ukraine iron rods ne de keka ho na ntokwa ninti e de how biaba. What it therefore even means in say a reduce importation from these countries me boy. And if importation goes down like a cord down during COVID, it means demand for dollar goes down. So your city should even be performing better because of the war. Utemi e was a kantokwa no kwa bo ahoma osidi ni gina brand because ntokwa nti no nipa epe dollar akọ Ukraine Russia akọ kranye maba no eswati anameboa because the trade systems of those countries no have been affected by the war. Adenti na wo de usike say petro hwe Russia and Ukraine tokwa obi tie me say abai win kanokra odi tie me Russia and Ukraine tokwa started 24th February of this month meboa
of this year,
24th February of this year 2022. I think edi busome ne nakakrebi. But before that 2021 nanto kwa bi any Russia and Ukraine intem petrol bo free 21 Ghana cedis a gallon, about 21 Ghana cedis a gallon, petrol and diesel to 30 cedis by the end of 2021. In Tumunu cumulatively 9 Ghana cedis in 1 year. E bin si Ghana bakose mu da. Before the conflict from January 2022 to 22nd February 2022, na petrol bo ni diesel bo per gallon akoso 3 Ghana cedis from 30 to 33 Ghana cedis. Na ntokwa bi ani ho. Entokwa ne ba ya mansan dwa so board ne cost ro kra no. E cost do be 130 na aba below $110 per barrel. And that am I try and we see in Burkina Togo Ghana petrol bo e den no. The main reason why fuel prices are go up is not because of any conflict anywhere. It's because fuel no the dollar ne kraba. Dollar no so na te praga. Vice President Bawomiana or so watching na she prison no or no wadwane ayehwe ne Ghana ha yehu no. And abana sanso de obi me de manu si o. Abana sanso de atimodin to to say baller tax, new energy sector levies. And it's so many taxes are a win infas will be atoso. Eto so a obi yetua ma aban no. Your friend of price stabilization and recovery levy. Yetua no be mfie no ne fani. Na aban na jeje over 3 billion of that. I wasn't call ye Kenya aban ya ma ne manfo obi. No the tip petrol bo no so ma even if the international market price is going up. Say sika no so aban na di, aban na mfa nya say adwuma no. Emfa so a aban na nya in the upstream sector. Because Ghana, a man send us a ball of oil akosro, into ye oil na you to the quaman and the cotono, yan fast wa yenyano, akosro mohumo no. Says the canos are buying this one for being so yasne. So these are the problems.
Thank you. Your point is well made. I'll come back. I'll come back to you. We say Obi, lawyer Sammy GYAMFI never fails. He was right on point and exposed the Deputy Information Minister. Obi, if you read the SONA, you can list out a lot of inconsistencies and distortions of the fact. It is so sad that our government officials, including the president himself, keep on throwing dust into our eyes. Obi, very soon they will blame Ghanaians for the weak performance of the economy. NPP never again. Paul De Souso is in Worcester, Massachusetts. Where he said, Obi, please ask Sammy GYAMFI, will he advise the government to reintroduce the 17.5% financial service tax and forget the e-levy? Greetings, Obi. I totally disagree with Sammy GYAMFI's submissions that the president has spelled out lies to the nation concerning the building of the Agenda 111. The bottom line is that the project will be completed before he leaves office, and it will be the game changer for our health sector for the entire country under the Fourth Republic. The Agenda 111 project have got the NDC perplexed, and their prayer is that the project does not see the light of day. Obi tells SAMMY the propaganda of the NDC will not wash this time around because Ghanaians are wide awake. Okay, should be wide awake. NDC is not an alternative government. Tieron Eyikoma Obi. Good evening. To be frank, anytime I listen to this young man, SAMMY GYAMFI, it gives me the perfect meaning of sophistry, of a sophist. How can he be so good at that? It is people like him that Jesus wept, but we are all educated and alive. I am sad. Segadus is in Accra. Obi, you see how SAMMY wants to tactically woo Fati to his neighborhood? Bad man. Tell him Fati is not following him to any underbridge. Instead, he should call Honorable Amwakwata. We make word Passam. Jomo is in Pokwase Festus. When did the minister pose that question to the minister? What year are we in now? Okay, he's not a minister. MP they pose a question. Ranking member.
Answer was given in May 2020.
Yeah, and I said, which year are we in now? I don't know, sir.
Within less than a year.
Maybe your partner said within a year, no?
6,000 kilometers. That would be ridiculous. Nobody can even say
We say, Obi, check the trajectory of the Tamale Hospital and all what he is listing. Both sides do not tell the full story fairly. Or say, that's my challenge with both sides, their narrative. UGMC began under Mills and was not even fully completed and operationalized under JM. Let him know. That's from Abdul Malik Kweku Bako. Yes. We say, Obi, if you take a lead to court, it doesn't mean your case has merit. We heard its own minorities' mouth clearly that Parliament is an institution of its own and court cannot direct them what has changed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, SAMMY Boache was Saman Kese. We say, Obi, kindly ask our able Deputy Information Minister in your studio whether she can compare UDS, Tamale Teaching Hospital, etc. to the overpass commissioned yesterday by President Akufo-Addo. Let's not be partisan. Regards to Honorable Basil Kwejo Ahiable and Honorable Julius Deborah. Prince Henry is in Koforidua and on the way. I will go back to the Deputy Information Minister now, Majeno. Reactions briefly. No, here we are, and then we deal with the brief reactions, and then we go to E-Levy. We say, Obi, good evening to you and your panelists. Honorable Deputy Information Minister Fatima is my sister. She's from Garu and I'm from Kusanaba. Please tell her our road from Tili all the way to Binaba through Kusanaba to Zongoyire. 2 or 3 years ago, His Excellency the President came to Binaba, met with the chiefs and the people and announced our road was awarded to a contractor. Up till now, the contractor is not at site. But we are told the contract officially has been awarded at the time Binaba chief was alive. And as I speak today, we lost our chief and still the road is not, being done. Can she use her office to find out for us in that part of the town, at least to give recognition and honor to our late chief, Moses Abare Apia, which Fatma knows him very well before his demise. Also, tell her I see good roads in Tema, but for where I live in Ashaiman all the way to Atareka, new road from 2022 is too bad. Why are we not part of Ghana? Samson, Asaki, Awing Gobit, and on the way up Awing Gobit. Many of the town roads in Brekum are under massive construction, and majority of them have been completed. Jamdede to Kuraso and some inner roads already completed, not in a green book. Gusty man, Brekum. Fati?
Bobby. SAMMY kasa nyina na mesre. Because ni statement or beka ya ne preamble and say President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of Ghana, kojina Parliament or say asemo kind of krebi now we'll trust Antro so that it will give him the impetus to lie and deceive the good people of this country. But also tumra no akyeresi mintumre nanso meba be kyere esie bia mre so e wo so wa hase obi de ne kita mi Ohun we ya agenda 111 construction site on Nanton.
Okay.
I can pull as many sites as possible. Na me de achiro me bibi na ma chiro baby kro mu agenda 111 hospital. National Communication Officer yendi no akra national mesre menu me say onsi form na ansa na obetena ha say to throw dust into the eyes of Ghanaians no our evidence say empower core site yento foundation yensi hwe but watena ha say di ntragu aban no ho fi. Meanwhile he has not been to the site. Me say Nantoni obi gina ho no watwa na ode asend me. That aside Samia sat na ha say ahwenyame anim aka che president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo say wakodi atro enso Samia sinibu say senkenya president Mahama na ye ni hospital wo Ghana ha say wo helipad Confanochi teaching hospital cath oko accident and emergency unit helipad was so free president Akufo-Addo so president Akufo ne siye e wo ho obi o hospital ho bia NDC 4 ho bia NPP 4 ho ofra o mbedi ho adanse ama no Samia tena ha say o say Tamale Teaching Hospital phase 1 eye President Mills ne siye ena President Mahama besi phase 2 obi enje ya asemo pentum biso obi enya no kre phase 1 President Kofo ena si ni phase 1 obi ani ho Northern Region oji ho achinye. It's a fact. Enti wo kan say eye President Mills ne si enya no kre eye hunahuna ne ani han na samede hunahuna ye. Oye anu free ho Samia tena ha say oh ede ni aya o Northern Ghana ena roads no ena parliament no mo say 4,000 ena aya say meme president Akufo-Addo ne say 10,875 obi ya wo 2022 mete ha me say NPP4 ye say wo iCloud sami so kita cassette 10,875 roads. I can account for every single kilometer. Nenam so waka srema se media ma membo boso nche Northern Region the roads ayaye. O kan say Vice President Mahmoud Baumia a challenge NDC for say apart from Fufo Sosola Road. So omo roads bi wo Northern Region, then Northern Region now Northern Savannah Northeaster. Omo mra meka ne nje ho achinye. Me say NDC for koda ye omo ampia meka hwe. Ene edi no kro ma sesa wanka Fufo Sosola o se Bupe Road. Ya de krona de bi omo sesa di na opekra it is the same road opa betena ne kase Larabanga Road it is the same road omo sesa di na no mo de Bregana for any so enenya no kre. What we have done in Northern Region enko a me mfa Northeast ma me mfa bi nkeka ho na so obema me time ko ade a me pa cho Gambaga Town Roads yaye na Lerugu Town Roads yaye Wale Town Roads yaye Samia Kosrem Nancy onu ohun asphalt no filie President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne ye uko yaye Ganasco Inner Roads yaye Nakunga Patinga Road 16.9 kilometers yaye uko Sandu Changpem Road yaye uko Gumo Kochim Road yaye roads ne de me wia me the way masame one court to send a mom pink sheet no account for every single one of the 10,875 for President Akufo-Addo boss no ebi anane 4,000 will save or cassette so iCloud where they just so na ma yama na wa kohwe because ye updated with facts na dey ba no obi uye no free ho no ma President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ono na wo de one district one factory aba ama ukọ wale aye wo wale watermelon factory o say ye wie are operationalizing 106 district factories afenso 148 are at various stages of completion emu de hin na ya atra president etwa adehye omo ogomwa na omo se kasa de ropa ye ntro anasa adehye omo ekumfi e na omo se eku juice a age eye juice bi adwa won kan ha se eye ntro enti president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne bone oye ne se wasi factory awa abra NDC di abosremu candidate de omansi factory summit here can about city depreciation in 2014 na COVID-19 ni ho 2014 na Crimea nko na eko na nye the whole of Ukraine 2014 Bloomberg report July 30th world's worst currency drops as Ghana pulls back from IMF aid. World's worst currency. na okuni ho saa time na cholera ekunkum Ghana adehye no na ekuni ho eyedum so na ho, which was a self-inflicted situation omode to yeso because of lack of foresight and nesamete ha say Ghana worst performing currency. Enya ono no de mpo na meka tie ne President Mahama ankasa ka on 13 February 2014 ukọ ne Facebook page a obetima twa screenshot na wo de aba. Also, regarding the depreciation of the Ghana cedi, I want you all to know two major things. First, this is not caused by our national decisions. We are part of the global financial system, and so we share both its ups and downs. Global financial system. And ne President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo COVID aba. There is disruption in global supply chain. Mese panwa kwa atwe wo Lebanon, unim Lebanese bi wo Ghana ma ne mfrenka nchew. Se si asen krominim se obi mafide de ekwa akire nkrofo wo Germany omutie, obie phone o mefra kacho, anwa cooking oil. Ehun akwa atwe wo Germany. Enne de eye President Akufo-Addo nti wo so oye otrofo. Ono de wonka global financial system no ho. President Mahama de oka global financial system no ho. Obi President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne bone a woyeye ene say COVID aba amaya hodo ebi atena fie 20 months ye call law school ye wie ye graduate ye in COVID minim Nigeria for a law school professional program ko 6 years COVID inti ne time aso for graduation 2 years not fie. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo se sa Ghana mofra ko go school dem obia nose mask sanitizers mo eniema akade e de be hohoro ye nsansa mena bibia ye sprays all public schools across the country. President must support to people in arts and entertainment or must support to even private schools. NBSSI and Ghana Enterprises Agency. President Chensio free afimu the year 2021 affected by this State of the Nation's address. Vehicle income tax. 4 quarters presidency mo bi entua yenim sa ahokyeraba. Ene President Akufo-Addo ye otrofo. Na ono osum Ghana for kohwe nkwa. Ono no ye otrofo. Wa betena ha se helipad nya President Mahama enka Ghana bi ni ha message I cassette so save. Se yedru iCloud. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni State of the Nation's address no be mae no. Na nya abosire mu kan because aduro bejewa atrema me betna ha me se sector by sector obi se menka ne ya mede me ne ya mede and say Ghana is relatively safer than all the West African countries currently. Say soja abine to so say democratically elected abine to so Sammy Angie no ho achinye. All he is saying is Ghana is not safe compared to who, to where, to America, to Nigeria, to Cote d'Ivoire, to Burkina, not safe compared to where. And na dia President Akufo-Addo nti for naval ships no dia oto ye nyahwe wo se President Mahama to ships Brema Navy oto dodo saying my federal and better particulars ne hu se nyatro because asama Sameka no dodo na ya abosire muka ene ani han menu anso so de na no ate obe han nani aye dede enso so sa formula na asame mo de ache Ghana for abre. It's about solutions, and President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo says solution for the health sector upon providing 307 ambulances for every constituency, upon providing zipline medical drone delivery system, upon making sure say in the face of COVID the welfare of Ghanaians are paramount. Or say COVID has also exposed say yentimi produce vaccines so ha this will be a ni asre under onu ye bejai. Or say district as many as 88 omuni hospitals for Ghana ha under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or see emfa some ball form ye say 87 ye dey aso abo form oje ho achinya akotwa mfonyi na the next time betena ha say ne enka enti ya yete ha no me na media atro na say wona wudi atro obi. The point is that in ebra ye womu comparatively President has really risen to the occasion. He is not a president in ordinary times. If you want a test of President Akufo-Addo during ordinary times, Mr. 2019, President Akufo-Addo nti ene arts and entertainment industry, tourism industry, near Ghana, Accra, December to remember, over 600,000 visitors, making Kotoka one of the busiest airports within our sub-region. It is because President Akufo-Addo and the Kofa year of return, any beyond the return by Eswa kwa chimakobo dewu, Eko America ni baby ako kache nkrofo se mumra, Emma Ghani, Emma diasporans over 120 at go Jubilee House na me ho omo citizenship encourage omo say even Ghana ye beboa mo matena krom ha enne obi afri baby a bronyo so obedi Ghana ha Afro Nation Afro Chela hwan we omo nyina timi bo show because President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ama environment na ya conducive ama wo keka no ho ama nkrofo bo mu hu se Ghana ye free one of the bad parts akọ baby papa oni ye business ye obi in sanitation President Akufo-Addo ntro ben wo twaye or say medical waste treatment ye see 14 plants end of this year 2022 ni ewie onka se ye besi o eno I promise or say ye see recycling plant or say 16 years ye be end of this year. Mimi ni muse eye sanitation minister Honorable Cecilia Dapa wako Kumasi ama omako commission bi waste treatment facility o Kumasi oma commission bebre wo honum so omo ye ready ombe commission minimunya se obisi o SAMMY ko Facebook ra obehu semfonyi ho enti president say medical waste treatment facility mo se covid ye nyeska ye se de be treat medical waste ye de scan be to equipment ye de be see sa emergency unit ya obi yare obeda honoma obi nya covid watakra de wu a o say President Mahama na see hospital de no koto ne nyina ya abosire muka obi onya covid bia na kwada hospital President Mahama na see enti SAMMY abetena ha say asine bo anya akukodura hwenyame anim aka che 78-year-old a deliver state of the nation's address so your trophy all to end up with abosire muka ena nne no monfa akwangu ha mesini nyina eye moguo
Fatima I mean now say SAMMY Fatima has done 10 into you do 10 as well.
Lady Kai me explain it into am say agenda 111 asem wa fati e ka no e nkontompo e ho asem so mampenye Akufo-Addo aka no the state of the nation address no ye nkontompo because who di can share about 26 April 2020 say within 1 year we be see 88 district hospitals wanye Fatima bo na memwa 88 no mutumi ye ba akokora wanye Obi, are you getting me? 111 no so ka so be no within 1 year. E dey akoye campaign age to me. Kwansima o say enya 1 year bi me here 4 years. Onye otrofo na aye dey. Onye otrofo. Na at that age of 78 na utimi hwe wo manfo anim twa ntro sa. Enti e fata o. Say President Mahama na abehye say obesi 11 hospitals within 1 year. And I went to me anye ba kumpwa
on Asempa FM
88 went to me anye 1 year kugu after 4 months or so be 111 1 year neighbor so onye one kra dia na Fatibeka
but we'll show pictures such as my
one and let's establish the fact say
they've
not built one afi Fati picture no obi maninyi na on fan chere camera no ne yanka ho asem onyi because I watch it on there be Una will say be a picture from Nanton. Oh, hey, Miniaba.
Okay, but what do you want to say about the picture? You saw the picture. You saw it.
I am commenting on the picture.
Yeah.
Mima who picture no?
Yeah.
It on fan Jackson camera no. Na amount for intimate the American say. Asasia ya tutu from the Anyegu. Assassin so a project.
Obama started foundation.
Foundation.
But you
it's
said
only project, no. So 8, you see, Fatih has been trained well by the boss, misinformation minister. If you can describe this, so this is your evidence that agenda 111 is a reality. Also, want to be new picture, no. For picture, no, or the flash here, or say,
send them to me. Send them to me.
On Facebook, or be uncle agenda 111 na Fatih, no. Who say, "Mami, o deserve award." About misinformation deserve award. Where your project I here to assassin so baby dey anu egu for no your hospital. I go fat. It don't be another young mogo. But you see on hospitals, Fati. Money abanya mo betna so manya sika che obia. Aban bia. Afi we be ko na wie na sika nko aba mu nsem ye 530 billion. Obi tie mi ye. Mabobo sia che aban bia. Mo ba na Ghana kaya 120 billion. And ne a 361 billion. O the exchange rate can one ye 390 billion, which is more than 90% there to GDP. Obi utie me. But bon kwani abanya mu see one district hospital. Enti fate. Oba radio so na oka hospital asem ya atwi break kakra. Tietia break. Only one district hospital, not even one district hospital. Monfere. What you saw about from was Shama, Western region, what be region. Some could see district hospital 40 something million euros. Man, ananum to mago to
35 million.
35 million euros. In Fiam Ununi, a one and name for one. Yet two foundation po. And then another Trankumia was a more. It's because I'm dear Tora. That's what I mean.
Ekosiisen on SAMMY FM.
I saw a ball for one man Penya Kufuado on one Casani Chrome, regional capital Koforudia, Musi Regional Hospital Bimeboa. 2 years in foundation Kramun 2 years. It was a scam. Sakawa.
The Koforudia
Regional Hospital.
Also, Muntu Foundation.
Away.
No, the last pictures we saw, now almost started foundation work.
Yeah.
The last pictures we saw.
A constituency chairman be the Army Kogu on the pickers.
But Sammy, this is the Nanton.
You see a basin. Obi, what the
Nanton pictures now.
People will watch and make their own judgment. So,
now I make our own judgment. It is the foundation.
And the program now come up. Obia Heko ne yonku ti mestre se obema me akase.
In over Facebook, I will bet my pictures and then you decide.
Yes,
first.
when your agenda 111 now, you can see be within you can say 1 year no. I say so man penya Kufuado so here 4 years no. When evidence of Fatediaba and as to whether or not where you be there because these people cry there. You may even be surprised when you cry in the hospital project. It's all be the idea was still table baby.
Oh no, from the pictures, no. Who's the signboard? No, the pictures of FATIMA fans send them on
iCloud. Now him the Photoshop between iCloud, madam. Now can answer. No, man come answer. Obi, man come answer. So, okay. La polyclinic. Muko bubugu ye. Hospital ma ayare fo ayare. Se mu si foforo obi meboa. And I'm bubu hospital we see wa me area wana mete. Bisa oko boy. E si wa mani pa yare mu bubu yese mu si foforo. Enfie mienu ni de no masi warehouse. And also kwa ya de aso abobo from say ya. We betumi ada what 3 years ni anya hwe. Bu fi say ya de ano ene kasa ne atro ni si hospital. Ya kasa jo mama is a nation builder mo. O se ba akokora mu si mo bre. On fifra amote. 6 years mu na mu kwi. Ba akokora wuntimi si ye. Enti hospital de no eturo bi ani ba bia. Me pacho o say enya no crazy President Mahama President Mills here Tamale Teaching Hospital phase 1 and President Mahama be phase 2. Okay. Enti obi high Ekosiisen.
Also phase 1 was done by President Kufuor.
President Kufuor started it, but phase 1 was done by Professor Mills. And I'm reading graphic online to you.
Completed by him or done?
It was done. Who say President Kufuor a year? Kevin Pachotie. Who say phase 1?
Let me get the things clear.
Phase 1.
Yes.
And your President Kufuor a year, yeah. Obi anu wachinye watamale. And I may say the processes might have started under Kufuor, but the entirety of the project, 95% of the project, President Mills na yeah. And I'm reading to you a story published by graphic.com, dated January 30th, 2014, written by Kwame Asarebuadu. So one of the most reputable journalists in Ghana. Was about 2 years ago, when the then President Professor J.E.M. Mills of blessed memory cut the sword for the rehabilitation, construction, and expansion of the first phase. Maybe a year time sword cutting. The first phase of the Tamale Teaching Hospital. Some people describe the ceremony as a political gimmick. Teaching hospitals are specialized facilities and all that. But okay, story now will be President Mills cut the sword and did the project. President Mahama came to complete it and did phase 2 before we left office in 2016 and started phase 3.
Was it part of the Eurojet project?
No, it was not Eurojet. Okay. Eurojet project. It is the Nafatekano. Tamale Teaching Hospital phase 1 is President Mills' legacy. Phase 2 is President Mahama's legacy. It is a fact. A true biennial. I have a fact to say 10,000 kilometers of road no. And Nikitano. Na fact unim roads from wasem chain. Kwesi amwakwata. Ikeyeka. It is a buy more sem kraka fact won't come home.
Aden.
Na kwesi amwakwata ono mampenya Kufuor ma minu abano no. On a real man ya kwen nyina so. Ono akomra se bedwam. Me be kan story na kire. Say akwanya President Kufuor do ayeso adwuma including the ode abosia na aguso. The including the ode excavator atwa so. Ni nyina okabo mo 4,600 kilometers. Fa atete ya so no kita book bi 10,000 kilometers of roads na wo. And a book no kwesi amoakwata nim. Menu ya ba.
Na kwesi amoakwata ko last year.
Oh, menu ya ba. Menye sa. Ye nyina ye pe wasem o. Okoye ye nyina ye hu boy but you try your best with a little propaganda here to but baby I will call you enya de beboa wo yesa kra na obi beka say same ade na wo ye hard on nua basa kwesi amu akwata say 4600 kilometers me nua ba say eno ne ye cassette ndi say kwesi amu akwata wo no de cassette na ye adwuma fate na wo iCloud ene ye nyi ni post ne ma we na ochina kom na hye bedwam na kwa figures ne ko me nua ba de wo ka no boa. That is the simple truth wo ho a nka no na kwesi amu akwata beka munye 10,000 kilometers baby awute Rose ya wobobo sui mantamu kwan nyina na wobobo mantamu kwan na ba me na anya mantamu kwan
na eno na keka bom ye kilometers bia
manta e randi agobo mantamu kwan eba Rose de oh fate menye sa then obi ya fa no nto nchen o say as for navy bien de menka because obi a wutie me bia Google President Mahama commissions Navy Ghana Navy you can say headquarters, you will read it. President Mahama donates 2 Navy ships to the Navy, you will read it. And you will read many other things President Mahama did for the Navy. And about the retooling of the security agencies, I will not even engage in that. As for the kind about ambulances in the channel, when you see catching baby, a fever couldn't 530 billion. What the idea is about ambulance. Now ambulance a 4 or yaria, and then no party fee. Ambulance fa obi o yare de ne ko hen obi ka kire me e de ne ko hen na baby ambulance fa obi o yare de ne ko no fa te ne boss o masibi ambulance fa yare for de ne ko hospital unsi hospital ba kokora yet you promise one district one hospital
so me out 10 minutes
you've done 11 minutes
you've done 11 minutes
you can say
you started at 5:50
affirmative action a moderate program nana
you've done 11 minutes
me time the
content me no be and you end
afi o say President Mahama can 2014 say a global financial challenges be and I must see the depreciate na this time around the party and your global crisis in Nigeria
on Asempa
global crisis be to me lead to pressure on your currency like of our experience in 2008 which was the global credit crunch. Global crisis be so to me back grab a sika. And until in 2020, the city made gains against the dollar. Why? Because we are symmetry system in us, and the Momo can amount Yasiana. And until Momo Kwanso Kofan China Nina and Kobium into on city in dollar. And the Amasika depreciating a function of demand and supply. The higher the demand of supply, the higher the rate of depreciation of the city if we are not able to meet a keep supply at par with demand. And se COVID aba na nipa bebre adwuma akofom na China baby ayekwa nyama ba bebre ya tutumu a eno no kra boa masidi ni nya hodin because nipa dodo a esesa sidi akọ dollar akofa nyama ni so. This is elementary economics. And mo ankasa mo achievements o check you will know say eno in 2020 at some point the city made gains against the dollar because a slow economic activity and pressure on the city. And until you can't cite that as an excuse. Petro asamu ayeken. Ama ya try and waste nyina they are also being affected by Russia and Ukraine tokwa. Adenti na yem kwa ye Petro bo. Wo de toto Burkina Togo ama ya Nigeria mpo ye de bo de nche omu nyina. Because unkwa ni aban ya wo de bola tax ato Petro so aban bi anye sa.
Some you've made that.
Unkwa ni aban ya wo ji sika sa wo de bete Petro bo so awonye. Obi finally.
We have one more
just 1
issue
minute
to go on.
Femi Abane say Dr. Bawumia true challenge be my say yanka ekwan ba kwa ya
in the northern part.
Yentimi anka.
Yes.
Fate kwa.
Or say apart from Fofosola.
His Excellency Alhaji Bawumia say ni krom kwan wale to Gambaga. NDC fiti asie wie no 2016. Bawumia krom kwan me nkwa achiri eno nkwa na me de beba no.
Ma me na say SAMMY GYAMFI and the attending kano Ekosiisen so high Asempa FM. We still have the e-levy approval in Parliament and matters arising to talk about before we get out of the studios. That will be in the next 30 minutes. In the mention and so MIA. But Electricity Company of Ghana, I mean, Fantomenim, say any Omate task force be a task force against illegal connection and power theft. Me pacho omenya to me every Ghana amamremu. Ye what the executive instrument 38. and a Ministry of Energy so ebo and the chidom say omuni say adwuma because a man for area power okrom hadodom in the task force ne ba eno no ye chewa ye bowoka na ne gye say me woman say what o man tem now suspect say asomesi na obentia illegal connection bra beka kyerɛ o ECG ye office bia na ye kwakwache no ne ye bɔ ne car sika obetua no uwo mu 6% in the a great way to make some additional money into what the you just have to look around, nose around, any other. Say again?
I just got information on Joy News and Maria.
Yes.
Joy for multimedia. My fact checking the claims say a buying way present say a buying way 10,000 kilometers. My verdict and they say a intro. Now just about 4,000 kilometers acquiring a buying a This is according to Joy FM. Okay. So now the debate is no longer between Fati and Sammy GYAMFI. It's between Fati and the truth.
My menase. Ain't a 6% of Sika, Yadebe say charging the panel, Bawo, ain't you sa information na Kobo ECG for money. Number I'll be to my friend 0551 440 11 0551 4440 11. Na boy. Na and mineral water. We are seeing in our Ghana in a say cool mineral water, a natural mineral water obtained from an underground source in the Suhum Nankase forest. Me pacho source when it free from chemical and microbial contamination. Say cool mineral water, refreshing, rich in natural minerals, and produced under strict hygienic conditions. Now it is bottled at source under strict supervision of CSIR Water Research Institute. Now, Okohwa, it's processed for total purity and safety. Now, you comply with Ghana Standard Authority, FDA, and a WHO guidelines in Nara. You will be a sachet, you will be a bottle. Factory no what Nankase Ningo off Suhum Koforidia Road. Opedudu tour, metre say cool mineral water na 0269 031410 and a 0595 867265. Say cool natural mineral water, absolutely refreshing. Into Monishan and DSTV and so in Canada decoder na 169 Ghana cedis and the about 129. Into 129 amount Zappa decoder diskette plus 1 month subscription of DSTV access. Me pacho 169 dropped to 129. Ochana and a deadline for this promotion, a special promotion a DSTV and a day abroad to court now so kokwaje wo de 129 Ghana near amount DSTV decoder no AB DSTV or see feel every moment. In Suya Oba Studio ha yenom awake mineral water awake okane are just one for life because auto bottle ne ba ko bia yetis kan bi koboa National Cardiothoracic Center ona we hear heart transplant nneoma keka ho nyina no yetimi e de aboa won Kasapreko Company Limited won Suya wo de abadwa so no 0262 351 251 na ono won etumi edi enkomo yentie we mra ye ba ye ko parliament e-levy and matters